Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do this mechanical drawing in OnShape. It's a little different. You just have to change the way you function in this software. You can still create it. So just take your time, okay? So just think through things. So I'm going to go to OnShape, okay? And I'm going to start a new document, just like we've done before. Create document. We're going to name it mechanical object, and then yours is going to have your first and last name as well. Okay, and you're going to get the workspace screen. You have all your planes visible. So go ahead and just turn off your front and your right, make it easy, and view it from the top from your view cube up here. Okay, so scroll back out because what they're giving you is pretty small, and we're going to want to start with our rectangular footprint. So sketch, select top, and now you can choose rectangle. And again, it doesn't matter the size you make it because you're going to come up here in dimension and you're going to change it. So once you've done that, you need this one to be 60. Okay. And it's going to be a lot bigger. And then with this still selected, you're going to select this. Oh, come on now. Select that and drag it out. That needs to be 30. Okay. Once you have this, we need to do our circles. Okay, so you'll have one circle that you can go from this midpoint out and should be 30. Then the next one, it's the same midpoint, and you're going to have to actually dimension it because you don't have that. You don't have the option of snapping. Okay, so now you have your two circles. You can go ahead and use your trim tool here, okay, to trim out these unnecessary points. Okay. So once you do that, you are going to do an extrude, but you only want to extrude. Oh, right. This is different. Okay. So let's only use one piece of it, and we won't do that because we're going to have to redraw it now. Yay. We'll extrude these in pieces. Forgot. So this one you needed to have a depth of 9. If you look at your drawing right here, this is your depth. You need it to be 9. Okay, so whoops, not there. You're going to change it over here to 9. Okay, so then we want to extrude that, but we don't want them to combine, and that's a problem that I've seen with OnShape as compared to what we've done before. So we're going to step back, and we're going to say good to go. So we're going to do a secondary sketch. Okay, now the plane, you have to pick it. You want it on this plane, the top plane again, okay? And we're going to do our circles. So I made a mistake of doing my circles first, but you should still be able to get that midpoint. And it didn't do what I wanted it to do, but that's okay because we're going to force it to do what we want it to do. And this is going to be 30, okay? We're going to do a secondary circle. And it's going to be as big as we need it to be, and then we're going to dictate what it's going to be, which is going to be 15, okay? Then you'll extrude this as a separate entity, okay? And whoops, we want it to go up, so we want to change the arrow to up, and we want to change the height. If you look back on your diagram, you want it to be 30. So you're going to come back to OnShape, and you're going to, over here in this menu box, press 30, and it should go up to 30, okay? And at this stage, you should have a circle and this rectangle. Okay, so if we go back to sketch extrude, okay, what happened to? Okay, if I go to this one, I'm going to want to, I want to do a chamfer. Okay, so their chamfer tool will come up here. It'll ask for the edge automatically. So we're going to click this edge. Okay, it automatically wants equidistant. So we're just going to type in 9 and enter. Now we should be able to do the same thing over here. Click here. It's going to default to what we've already used, and that's what we want, and enter, and we're good. Okay, so now we have our base foot and our circle. Okay, so we're going to do another extrude, but now we're going to make another sketch. Okay, so this sketch is going to be on this face. Okay, and we're going to do a rectangle. Okay, and we want it from the center point. And it doesn't really matter because we are going to have to measure it anyway. So, or dimension it. So this side should be 42. But or it should be 46. Okay. And then if we dimension again, we'll come here. Come on, you. Dimension, and it's this guy. And we want that to be 3.5. Whoops, not 35, 3.5. Okay. And we're gonna leave it. And then we're going to let's see if we can do it this way. If I make this 7. Okay. So we have that. Okay. So now I want to do another drawing on this plane. Okay. Okay. Whoops. I let go of it. If you let go of it, it will not function the way you want it to. Okay. So I'm going to make another rectangle. Okay. And I'm going to make sure this dimension is the same. It did. And then I'm going to make sure this dimension is the same. Okay. And 3.5. Okay. So now I have these two. Okay. And I'm going to extrude both of them together. See that, how they both went? And I want that depth to be the same height as this. Oops, no, I want both of them. And I want the depth to be 21. Okay, so it's going to give me this. Okay, and that's perfect. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so then I'm going to go to my chamfer, okay, because I want this chamfered back. And so I'm going to select this as my edge, okay, and I don't want equidistant anymore. I want 2 different distances. So let's say we pick 21, which should be our height, and then we pick 45, which should be our angle back. And then check it out. Make sure it looks good, okay. It's a little different, okay. If I pick 45.5, it seems to flush in better. And so then I'm going to say, yep, I like it. Okay. And then this is going to be our object. Okay. That you just recreated in OnShape.